Professor, the book of Job seems to be written in a very different style from many of the other books in the Bible, the Hebrew Bible, and I was wondering if you had any thoughts about why it's included in the canon. What makes this a particularly Jewish text? You mentioned that Job himself is probably not Jewish, and in reading this book for class, I was struck by how I hadn't studied it in all of my previous studies of Jewish texts. And I was wondering if you could speak to that.
For a while, the book actually was considered whether to include it in the canon or not. And there were some who believed it should not be included simply because of the anguish in that book, the anguish of faith, the anguish of a man of faith. But then, I think my feeling is that because of the end, I think the end is there to allow the book to be included in the canon. Otherwise, to remain with the question, only with the question, but not with the easy, I admit it, with the easy solution that Job again is happy and so forth. That's why I wouldn't have gone in. But there are a lot of apocrypha, the Job apocrypha, which I believe is as beautiful as the book itself. And I would have really missed something very valuable had the book been excluded from the canon altogether. But same thing with the Ecclesiastes, that thing. For many generations, the book of the Ecclesiastes was considered actually the same thing, to be sparing, and therefore to be excluded and ignored. Luckily, both of them are in the text. As for why, my feeling is, Job was not Jewish, but his suffering concerned us. And therefore for me it's a lesson for the Jew in me. Yes, I am Jewish, but the suffering of others must concern me. I must tell you, when I came to America, in 1956. Within a year or so, I had to go cross country as a journalist. When I came to the South, I say this story because it's important for you predecessors sitting in the same room at the same course. When I saw in the South racism being practiced and being the law of the land, which is the ultimate humiliation, the law of the land. For the first time in my life, I felt shame. I never felt shame for being Jewish. Then I felt shame for being white. Then I went to South Africa for the same thing. Go to the Sowetos to fight for Mandela. Because then on the apartheid, same thing. The law was unlawful. And I felt shame. However, anyone had told me then that I would be in Washington, if I took as president to the inauguration of the first black person, it was a great day for me. I think that fear is not about. Which means we are learning that one should not, like Job, only stick to his or to my own suffering. I must be challenged and defied and inspired by someone else. That is the lesson from the book of Job.